What is going on, Chief High Smoke? Back to you with another one. And as we hit day 2 of free agency, Trey Hendrickson is still a free agent. Now, he's been one of the most productive pass rushers in the NFL over the past 5 seasons. He has the third most sacks in the league since 2020 with 74.5. And he only played 7 games last season due to a core muscle injury that required surgery. Hendrickson plays with a relentless, urgent motor that puts crushing pressure on a tackle's outside shoulder. He turns the corner and finishes with a straight line burst, always hunting for the ball. He has 15 career forced fumbles. Hendrickson is dominant. With his hands to swipe past a tackle strike, he also features numerous changeups off his wide moves, including lethal speed to power that takes advantage of a tackle's momentum. Hendrickson is a capable edge setter in the run game, but he's primarily a pass rusher. And I think Trey Hendrickson gets a bad rap just because what we saw in Cincinnati, the press conference where he wanted more money, it looks bad on the player when he does that. That's why you have an agent. And the agent and the Bengals weren't coming to terms on a new contract. So Trey Hendrickson thought it would be appropriate to go into the media and do a 30-minute interview with the media about his contract. It's something that I've never seen before. But he was able to get a 1-year deal. I want to say $29 million. He was out for seven games with that core muscle injury. So I think that's actually hurting his stock in free agency. Now, the Cowboys have checked in on Trey Hendrickson. Bills have as well. The Jaguars, the 49ers, a lot of teams have, but the market on him is way too high. He wants a 3-year deal, $100 million, and he wants 2 of those years guaranteed with like $60 million. It's way too high. And I realize he's just coming off a couple years ago where he's the #1 sack artist in the NFL. But he's 31 years old, and reality is once you turn 30 years old, your stock in the NFL goes way down. So Trey Hendrickson is going to get a contract with the team, but I think teams want to give him a 2-year deal with 1 year guaranteed. Now they are willing to give him $25 million a year, $30 million in guaranteed money, but they want to only guarantee it for 1 year. And they want to see the production get back to where it was. Now, where would Trey Hendrickson sign? Just looking at the salary cap for some of these teams, there's really only a few teams in the mix for Trey Hendrickson. Because if you're a younger team in a rebuild, you're not going to sign a 31-year-old defensive end because 2026 is a season where you're probably not going to get to the Super Bowl. So Trey Hendrickson is only going to sign with contender guys. Just looking at the cap space, the Las Vegas Raiders have the most. They signed a bunch of players today. They're going younger. I don't see them signing a Hendrickson. The Tennessee Titans, now this team is in play, but I do see them also going younger and staying away from Hendrickson. Now, the Redskins, this is a dark horse team. They want to get younger as well. I don't think they're a contender in 2026, but anything is possible with Jalen Daniels. The Chargers are the first team, realistically, that I could see signing because they are a playoff team, and they just signed Khalil Mack. They do run a 3-4 defense, what I was looking at, and Hendrickson coming off the 4-3 is a right defensive end, so I don't know how that would work out. The Jets are a team that is a few years away, so I can't see them going out and signing a Trey Hendrickson. The Seattle Seahawks, this is a team, I realize they're just coming off a Super Bowl, but they are selling the team. They got rid of Kenneth Walker, who I thought they would re-sign. So this team obviously won the Super Bowl and is now getting rid of some of their players. The Arizona Cardinals are a team that I don't think will go in a Trey Hendrickson's direction. The Cincinnati Bengals, he was just there. They waved goodbye to him. New England Patriots, the second team who I think could be in Hendrickson sweepstakes. Their defense did play well in the playoffs last year. It was really their offense that let them down. Mike Vrabel is always searching for defensive ends. They lost Chizon. He's going to be an upgrade. Trey would be from Chizon. So the Patriots are in play for Trey Hendrickson. They have the money. They have the cap space. Really didn't do much in day one. The Rams are a team I think that will stay away. They signed a couple corners, McDuffie, Jalen Watson. It's pretty funny they'll have the same defensive backs as the Chiefs did last year. The Steelers, it's possible if Aaron Rodgers comes back and the Steelers, are going for it. They could sign a guy like Hendrickson, who they've seen a couple times every single year. The Bears are really the third team to sign Hendrickson. I realize they want to get younger. I did look at some of their fan boards about free agency, and a lot of these guys were saying they want to stay away from him. But the Bears are a playoff team. Hendrickson can help them out. The Colts are the next team, another team I could see Trey signing with. They got a coach over there that was a coach in Cincinnati, so Trey could match up with him. The next choice is the 49ers, but I see them actually signing Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa's brother, and matching the brothers on each side for the defensive line of the 49ers. Just looking at some of these other teams, possibly a Denver Broncos, if he wants to take a discount and play with a winning football team, maybe a Philadelphia Eagles if he wants to take a discount as well. Green Bay Packers are in play, but after that, these teams really have no cap space. And Trey Hendrickson is getting a bad rap in free agency, and it all has to do with that interview he did about getting money. It made him look bad, and then he had the bad season, so he had to back it up, that interview he had with the Cincinnati media. Trey Hendrickson is a free agent. I could see him signing with three teams: the Patriots, the Chargers, and the Colts. Those are the three teams I'm predicting today in free agency. Guys, if you can, go check out my buddy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Daniel does highlights on the MLB, NFL, NBA, hockey, Olympics, wrestling, any sport you name it. The best highlights on YouTube. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. That's Berry, Berri. Also, go check out his play-by-plays. He's a big Dodgers, Rams, and Lakers fan. Big supporter of this channel. I support anyone who supports me. So go over there and check out Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Also, go check out my buddy Cast. Has a show with his friend Mike, a co-host. They talk about Chiefs football and NFL draft content. So if you're interested in that, go check out my buddy Cast. That's Kast at the end. Get the spelling right. Also, go check out my buddy R&J Podcast, a Raiders content creator who makes draft content as well and has a Sunday show. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, go check out R&J Podcast, Raiders content creator. Thank you guys for watching.